Hey guys, it's Shelby, otherwise known as Shelbizleee here on YouTube. Welcome to a life update, I guess is what I'm gonna call this. I have a few things that I want to talk about. Yeah, that's basically all this is. I'm gonna talk about a few things. If you're interested, stay tuned. Let me tell you what they are. Recently, we have gained a lot of new subscribers, so I want to talk a little bit about that. I want to talk about the fact that I'm posting every day on IGTV right now. I want to update you guys on a lot of giveaways that are coming, and then talk a little bit about like a mental health update. So let's get into all of that. So let me start with a mental health update because that's the thing that I've been getting the most questions about recently. I talked to you guys not too long ago about whatever sort of emotion I was feeling. I don't know if you call it heightened anxiety, if you call it depression, if you call it sadness, I don't know what it was. But just when I thought that it wasn't gonna go away and that I was going to be feeling this way for an extended period of time, I kind of switched therapists. So let's talk about that. This is gonna get really personal, but I'm gonna try to not make it super personal. Basically, I have two counseling situations. I have two counselors, one for myself and my personal like anxiety issues, and then one for me and Madison. And this one is more concerning like mine and her relationship, but I'm not going to tell you like really specific things. Basically, I just want you to know that I'm really busy. That was kind of like the statement in my last video about my anxiety, that I've been really busy and I haven't had a lot of time to take care of myself, and that also means that I don't really have a lot of time to take care of my relationship, which is not good. And it only leads to more and more and more issues the longer you kind of put off dealing with things that are wrong. And one of the things that I was telling you guys has fallen to the side since I've been having this little like depression, anxiety episode thing is my health. My health has been declining. I haven't been eating as well. I don't sleep as good. I don't move as much. All of the above. And a lot of you guys have asked me in the past to talk about how anxiety relates to producing waste, and that's what I want to just start out talking about. So one of the issues that I have is that I don't do as much around the house because I'm so busy, and my health suffers from it and all those sort of things. We were talking to our therapist about this, about how my lack of pulling my own weight in the house is an issue because I am really busy, and then when I'm not busy I'm like exhausted. And you know, if you've been following like my mental health updates, you would know what I'm talking about. And basically our counselor kept recommending that we just buy things to fix it, right? So I'd be like, oh, I hate doing dishes, I'm not good at it, I hate doing it, it's like my least favorite thing to do ever, so I fall behind on them all the time. And our counselor suggests using paper plates, as if, like, I don't know if you guys cook at home, but like whenever you cook at home, plates are the least amount of your worries. It's like all the pots and pans and the cutting boards and the knives and like all that stuff that's like tedious to wash, whereas like a plate is like scrub it and you're done. Like, it's not a big deal. But that was the first red flag with this counselor on like one of our first appointments, and I was like, I don't like that. Like, basically I was like, why isn't she teaching us how to cope or how to compromise or how to do something that a counselor should be telling you, instead of like telling you get disposable plates? I don't know, it was weird. So then that similar kind of conversation came up in another topic, and it was something where we were talking about you know, the dishes aren't even really the huge time-consuming part of cooking. It's actually like the act of cooking. And Madison thinks that I should be doing more, but like I don't really have time to do more. So like, how do we compromise in that sense? And once again, instead of teaching like the art of compromise or like how to give and take, she told us we should start a meal delivery service. Which I don't know if you guys have seen my most recent anti-haul, but I don't like meal delivery services. I think they're very wasteful, at least all of the ones that I am aware of at this time. And I was like, okay, absolutely not. And then she started suggesting, well, if you don't want to do that, or if you can't afford that, then you could do the thing where you like order your groceries at the store and go pick it up. But my sister has been doing that recently, and you know, they put all of your produce in bags, plastic bags, and then where she lives, plastic bags aren't banned, so then they put all of that in another plastic bag because you can't tell them not to put it in there because they have to put it somewhere for you to pick it up. And I was just thinking to myself this whole time, no, absolutely not. Like, that's so wasteful. Why are you telling me to be more wasteful instead of giving me like ways to cope with this? Like, why are you counseling me on ways to spend my money or like buy my way into like a compromise instead of teaching me like, okay, so you need to understand this person, this is how this person is feeling, and Madison, how do you feel about that, and Shelby, how can you deal with that? And like, that's in my mind what a counselor is meant to do, and she wasn't. And that's when I realized how much anxiety comes from me trying not to produce waste. And that was the first time I took a step back and was like, oh, this is what people mean by, Shelby, how do you deal with your anxiety and producing waste? Because I can't manage being a perfect zero waster, eating healthy, working on YouTube full-time, having a full-time job, maintaining a relationship, working on the surprise that you guys are gonna get to see at the end of this year. Like, all the things, I can't do it. And that's what I was going to a counselor for, right? So anyway, I tell you all this to tell you, those of you that struggle with anxiety and zero waste, I get it. Like, I so get it. I didn't for a long time, but then as I started like trying to work through these problems that I was having, like, how do I manage eating healthy and having time to do that? How do I manage all of these things? Then my anxiety started coming, and then I'm like, oh, this is why people have been asking me for so long to talk about this. So you guys know I use an online counseling service called BetterHelp. So many YouTubers have been being sponsored by them lately. They're not paying me to talk about this. They're not like paying for this video mention, but if you use my link, it really helps me out, that the company knows that you're taking my referral and things like that. But the reason I'm telling you that I use BetterHelp to work through these things and to talk about these things is because after that counselor decided to tell me to get more disposable things in order to fix my issues, I was like, no, I don't like this. This is not what I signed up for counseling to do. So I switched counselors. And that's what's so great about BetterHelp. And the reason I wanted to talk about them right now is because if you don't like a counselor, if you don't like what they're telling you, then you don't like their methods of fixing things or helping you cope with things, you can just switch. And it's not awkward because you don't really have to talk to them to do it. You just kind of go through the app and work through that. And it's just so much easier. And you guys, I have health insurance. I have mental health insurance too, actually. And I had first 6 months, or first six, what do you call it? Counseling sessions were free through my employer. And then after that, my counseling sessions were more expensive just for one counseling session every other week than it is for an entire week of BetterHelp. So BetterHelp is also very affordable, and if you're looking for someone to help you just work through anything, I'm such a big fan of therapy, of recommending therapy. I hate that it's stigmatized at all because I think it is so important. It has taught me so much self-awareness, which I pride myself on, and I think that that's a solution to fixing like so many things in your life. It's just having that self-awareness, having someone help you understand why you're feeling something, and eventually you are able to work through things on your own and you figure things out on your own. But if you're struggling with dealing with anxiety in your life because you feel like your life just isn't lining up with, you know, what you want it to be, go just test out BetterHelp, you guys. Please try BetterHelp. It's great. Okay, so mental health update aside, I'm doing much better if you couldn't tell, and I'm really excited. Recently, my anti-haul got super promoted by YouTube, and a lot of you guys are probably here because you recently subscribed, and I just wanted to say welcome and thank you so much. I am planning a huge giveaway on my YouTube channel at 100,000 subscribers, which we are approaching at such a rapid rate, and it is so insane to me. So thank you so much, not only the people who recently subscribed, but all of you. I don't really think I get the opportunity to say how much I appreciate you, how much I appreciate this YouTube channel, and just reading all of your comments all the time. And it makes me feel like all of the effort I put in my life, like from the moment I decided I was an environmentalist, all the things that I have felt, all the things that I have preached, the school that I went through, all the videos that I posted that no one watched, all of the things that I've been through led up to this moment where I got to connect with you individually in an Instagram DM, or I got to hear your comment on one of my videos saying that it really changed your perspective on like your waste and how you're living your life. And it's just, I can't thank you enough for giving me a purpose, and in turn I hope that I give you some sort of, you know, meaning or value in return. And just thank you from the bottom of my heart. Thank each and every single one of you watching this video. I love you more than I could even explain, which leads into the fact that it is Plastic Free July. And to do some thank yous for you guys this month, I'm going to be doing a ton of giveaways on my Instagram. Well, I already have 3 planned, and I think you guys are gonna love a lot of them. There's reusable straws, there's collapsible cups that you can take to go, there's pillowcases. I'm giving away 3 pillowcases over on my Instagram this month, so make sure you're following me over there because it is Plastic Free July. Giveaways out the wazoo, and I'm also posting every single day on IGTV just with little tips. I'm trying to keep them under 2 minutes, definitely under 3 minutes, and it'll just be super quick. There's a lot of questions that you guys have been asking me that I've talked about in previous videos that I might make another whole video about some of them, just so they're up on my feed and you guys don't have to like search through everything to find them. But a lot of those I am going to be putting into my Plastic Free July series over on IGTV. So if you're not already over there, head over there and let me know what you think. Okay? Yeah, I think that's it for this video. Just wanted to give you guys a huge thank you, a mental health update, because I hate when people talk about something that's like big and impactful and important and then they don't follow up on it. So I want to let you guys know how I'm feeling. I am feeling a lot better. Finally, I did kind of feel that for a little while, like I wasn't gonna get out of that little funk, but I think seeing more and more people coming to the channel and loving what I stand for and also wanting to stand for the same thing is very motivating to me. So hopefully I will get back to posting more than just 1 video a week. Definitely this week you'll get this video. It's just a little life update, but you're also gonna get another video in store, so make sure you stay tuned. I'm so excited for all the upcoming content. I love you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Remember, until next time, you cannot do all the good that the world needs, but the world needs all the good that you can do. I'll see you guys over on IGTV. Bye.